Welcome to Lickly Spanish Review. This is from Mr. Jones' Spanish 2 classes from March 15th to March 19th. This week we're continuing with our unit on taking a trip, air travel. We'll start off with some things that you need to take that trip. We've learned about la maleta or las maletas, suitcase. El boleto we've seen before in Spanish 2. We'll also see a new word, boleto electrónico, ticket or e-ticket. When you're going on a trip, you need that passport or piece of ID. El pasaporte o una forma de identidad. And then for boarding pass, we got la tarjeta de embarque. Air travel, if you're going on an airplane, we've got avión. You might take un taxi to the airport or carro or coche. Words that are helpful when we're around the airport. When we go to the counter, we've got el mostrador, el pasajero, el número de vuelo, and we've practiced some of these before because we used those big numbers from a few weeks ago where flight numbers might be 200, 300, like 200, 300, 400. We've gone back to Spanish 1 and we've learned about time with la hora de salida, like if la hora de salida es a las 5, a las 7 de la noche, a las 2 de la tarde. La hora de embarque is the boarding time. When you get on the plane, you need to know your número de asiento, like 22F or 30A. La puerta de salida, and then to check your luggage, facturar el equipaje. Verbs we're seeing that are very useful in this travel unit are down here below. Remember, these are irregular in that yo form. So for hacer, to do or to make, it's not yo hago, it's yo hago. So if you want to say, I make a trip or I go on a trip, yo hago un viaje. And then for all the other subjects, tú, nosotros, él, usted, ellos, hacer is regular. So you can see here, tú haces un viaje. Poner, to put or to place. So for this one, I put the suitcase in the car. Yo pongo la maleta en el carro. Or, again, regular in the other subjects, ellos ponen las maletas en la maletera, which we know is trunk. Or you can also use the word baúl. Traer, to bring. Yo traigo las maletas. Salir, to leave, talking about time. Yo salgo a las 5. Other keywords to study on that right-hand side of your list would be words relating to time, like late, tarde, or the opposite, on time is a tiempo. We've also looked at words like vuelo internacional, or the opposite, vuelo doméstico. Landing, el aterrizaje. Takeoff, el despegue. We're also going to see some key terms like hay que, one must, and a veces, or de vez en cuando, sometimes. To use those words in travel, we're going to see things like one must use their seatbelt. Hay que usar su cinturón de seguridad. We're also going to use phrases like sometimes to talk about travel. Sometimes I travel. A veces yo viajo. So make sure you're studying your vocab for 5 minutes a night. When you get back from break, we want to be able to do some of these fun activities like talking about going on a trip. We're also going to talk about the past tense, about a trip we've taken before, and use our past tense verbs that we've learned to talk about a fun trip. We're going to do things like having a conversation at the airport counter, also buying an airplane ticket. So we want to have these words down pat and know them really well so that we can do some of these activities. Hope everyone has a good spring break, and we'll see you back at school soon.